Find your mat, find your towel, and relax. Relax. All right. So go ahead. You can start that playlist, starting with Santorina by Sublime. And then we're going to take control of our pelvis. So we're going to start with pelvic tilts. Right? A lot of us have been through this before, but if you're new here, take your hands, create a triangle with your fingers, and place on your stomach, about 1 inch or so below your belly button. And I want you to imagine there's a marble in between your fingers, and we're gonna roll the marble towards our feet, towards our pointer fingers, while arching that low back up off the floor, creating a big space. Then you're gonna roll that marble back towards the head, flattening that low back down on the mat, tucking the hips under. Roll the marble back towards the feet, roll back towards the head, flatten out. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, flatten and roll back. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, roll forward, arch up. Exhale, flatten out, tuck and curl those hips. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, tuck, curl those hips, and then relax. From here, we're gonna go right into a segmented glute bridge. So imagine your spinal cord. What I want you to do is I want you to tuck those hips down and under, flatten that back down on the ground. And then by each single vertebra, you're gonna roll the spine and lift those hips up to the ceiling. And then you're gonna roll the spine by each single vertebra back down to the ground. Take your time. Hips should be last to touch. Let's do 3 more. Tuck, curl, lift those hips up to the ceiling. Curl all the way back down with those hips touching last. All right, let's tuck, curl, lift up. Breathe in, exhale and curl all the way back down. Breathe in, breathe out, tuck, curl, lift those hips up to the ceiling. Breathe in, breathe out, exhale as you tuck, curl all the way back down, and relax. Very good. So from here, we're now going to go into a low spinal twist. Okay, so you're still gonna have some tightness in that low back and the hips. So take your time on this, but go ahead and bring your knees and your feet up off the floor. We're gonna have a nice bent knee. Take your arms out to your side to a T. And we're gonna do trunk rotation. So we're gonna lower the knees down side to side. Only go as far as you feel comfortable right now. So if you can't get to the floor, that is okay. But we're gonna go ahead and roll down to one side. Inhale, roll up. Massage that back out on the ground and over to the other side. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll over. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll over. Keep moving side to side at your own pace. If you need to spend some time on one side to get a nice deep stretch in that lower back, please do. Massage the low back down on the ground as you move through the center. And go ahead and just do 2 more each direction. And once you finish that, you can reset back into the middle and relax. Now that our low spine is a little stretched out and warmed up, we are going to come up on to our hands and our knees. Now we're going to move up the spine into the mid-back, and we're going to do some more twists. So you're going to take your hand, let's take the left hand to our left ear. And what we're going to do is we're going to twist down and we're going to drive our left elbow to our right elbow. Then we're going to open up and we're going to drive that left elbow up to the ceiling and look up to the ceiling with our eyes. We're going to twist down, elbow to elbow. And then we're going to open up and look up. So turn the head, look with the eyes, drive the elbow up. Twist down, bring elbow to elbow. Open up, look up. Let's do 1 more. Twist down, bring elbow to elbow. Then open up, look up to the ceiling. Open up just a little bit further and relax. Let's do the other side. Right hand hovering behind that right ear. We're going to twist down, bring right elbow to left elbow. Then you're going to open that right elbow up to the ceiling and look up with your eyes. Twist down, bring elbow to elbow. Open up, look up. Turn the head and look with the eyes. Twist down, elbow to elbow. Then open up, look up to the ceiling. 1 more. We're going to twist down, elbow to elbow. Then we're going to open up, drive the elbow up to the ceiling, look with the eyes, turn the head, look just a little bit further, and relax. All right, we're going to come up to our feet.
But the light would be on.
Find the edge of your mat. And we're going to go ahead and come down into a downward dog position. But how we're going to do that, we're going to kind of start kind of the inchworm pattern. So you can stand with your feet about shoulder width apart. You can bend the knees if you need to reach the floor. But we're going to go ahead and reach our hands to the ground. We're going to walk out, small little steps with the hands into a high plank position. Then I want you to shoot those hips back up to the ceiling. And I want you to drive the heels down to the floor. Stay in this position and pedal out your heels. So shift your weight side to side, driving your heels down to the ground, getting a deep calf stretch. Take your time here, move at your own pace. If you need to spend time on one side more than the other, please do, but pedal those heels out side to side. Let that head relax all the way down. Push your shoulders back. Get a big chest stretch, big shoulder stretch, and then pedal out those calves. Go ahead and slowly now walk the hands into the toes. And then curl and roll the spine all the way up to standing. Okay, we're gonna go and we're gonna do a full inchworm pattern. We're gonna do 4 of them. You're gonna walk out. You have the option to add a push-up at the end. It is optional. And then we're gonna walk the hands into the feet. So let's go ahead and get started. Reach for the ground, trying to keep those legs straight. Bend the knees if you need. Walk out into that high plank position. You can stay here or add that push-up. Shoot those hips up to the ceiling and walk those hands into the toes. Stay in this bent over position. Walk back out into that plank. Add your push-up if you like. Shoot those hips up first and then slowly walk those hands into the toes. We got 2 more. Walk out into your plank. Add a push-up if you like. Shoot the hips up. Slowly walk those hands into the toes. Let that head hang heavy. We got 1 more. Walk your hands nice and slow out into that plank. Optional push-up. Shoot the hips up and slowly walk those hands into the toes. From here, you're going to curl the spine, come all the way up to standing. Oh yeah. All right, we're going to come down into a deep lunge. We're going to target the hips. We're going to get more of a spinal twist. So start by coming down onto one knee and one knee up. You can stay here with that back knee down for support. Go ahead and bring your hands down to the floor, and they're going to be inside that front knee, okay? So they're going to be in, both hands down inside that front knee. Now from here, if you want to deepen that stretch, you're going to push that back leg up straight into that deep Spider-Man lunge. We're going to add 5 twists. So that inside arm, the one closest to that front bent knee, we're going to twist up, open up, reach up, look up, and then we're going to take that elbow and we're going to drive down to the floor if possible. Let's go ahead and inhale, reach up, look up, exhale, twist down, drive your elbow as low as you can. Inhale, reach up, look up, exhale, twist down, drive down. 2 more. Inhale, reach up, look up, exhale, twist down, drive down. Inhale, reach up, look up, exhale, drive down, reach down. Good. Stay in this lunge position and bring your hands now on either side of that front leg. We have 5 hip lifts. So we're going to straighten that front leg, lifting the hips up to the ceiling, and then sinking back down into that deep lunge. Let's do 4 more. Drive that hip up to the ceiling, straighten the leg only as far as you feel comfortable, and sink back down. If you can only move about 1 millimeter, that's fine. So push up, lift up, sink down, relax down. Push up, lift up, sink down, relax down. I lost count because my dad is now mowing the lawn and I got distracted, but let's do 1 more. Push that leg straight, lift up, and then sink down, lower down. So if you guys hear something in the background, that's my dad mowing the lawn. All right, let's switch to the other side. All right, again, you can stay here with that back knee down for support. Hands to the floor inside that front knee. Or you can press up into that deep Spider-Man lunge. We have 5 twists. Inside arm. Reach up, look up to the ceiling. And then twist that elbow down, trying to reach for the floor if you can. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, drive down, twist down. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, drive down, twist down. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, twist down, drive down. We got one more. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, twist down as far as you can. Stay in this lunge. Bring your hands on either side of that front foot. We got our hip lifts. Drive that front leg as straight as you can. Lift the hip up to the ceiling. And then sink back down into that low lunge. Lift up. Sink down. Lift up. Sink down. Lift up. Sink down. One more. Lift up. And sink down. And go ahead and relax. Nice job. We're going to do one more lunge variation to open up the hips. So we're going to come into a standing position. You're going to bring your feet wider than shoulder width. Keep both toes pointed forward. We're going to sink down low into a side lateral lunge here. We're targeting that inner thigh of that straight leg. So we want to really get a deep stretch there. We're going to add in another twist. This is optional. So if you're getting a deep stretch here, stay here. If you want to go deeper, take opposite hand to foot. And then reach up, look up to the ceiling. Go ahead and stand. Alternate to the other side. Sink down into that low side lateral lunge. Deepen the stretch by bringing opposite hand to foot. Twist, reach up, look up. Go ahead and stand. We're going to do two more each side. So sink down, lower down. Add that twist if you like. Stand up, alternate to the other side. Sink down, add the twist. Go ahead and stand. One more each side. Sink down. Twist. Go ahead and stand. Last side. Sink down, lower down, twist up, look up. Very good. Okay, grab a sip of water if you need it. I'm going to demonstrate our core exercises. You are going to need your pillow for this. So, make sure you guys can see me. We're going to be on our backs for all of it. So the first one, you're going to lie back. We're going to shoot our legs up to the ceiling. You're going to have your pillow. From here, we're going to try to place the pillow on top of our feet. So if you've been working out with me, we've done this one before. So you take your pillow, you're going to reach up, place it on your feet, and then relax down to the floor. Then you're going to reach up, take it off of the feet, relax down. Depending on the type of pillow you have, it's going to mess with your balance. It may stay, it may fall, but thank God it's a pillow, so if it hits you, it'll be nice and soft. If you're struggling to get a pillow to your feet, you can bend the knees. That's not a problem. If you still can't get a pillow to stay and you're tossing it, drop the pillow and just reach with your hands for a toe tap, all right? From there, you're gonna take your pillow, you're gonna smash it between your knees, okay? The key word, smash. So constant squeeze, constant contraction in. So I'm smushing my pillow the whole time. We're gonna do a hollow hold crunch. So you're gonna bring head, neck, shoulders up off the mat, C curve, pull that belly button in, and then you're gonna hug the knees in, and then you're gonna reach knees and arms out. Well, squeezing that pillow between the knees the whole time. Then from there, we're gonna relax for 10 seconds. Those legs are gonna go back up to the ceiling, keep squeezing that pillow, and we're gonna go for a 2-leg lower, while still actively smashing that pillow. So, place the pillow on the toes, hollow hold crunch, 2-leg lower. 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 3 rounds through. Are we ready? Everyone have their pillows? Ready to go? I'm gonna show modifications as we get into it. So, start on our backs, 20 seconds. Starting round 1 in 3, 2, 1, and go. You're going to flex those toes back towards the head, reach up, place that pillow, woo, and then relax down. Reach up again, grab the pillow, alternating. The key thing here is to bring those toes to the head. Reach up, relax down. Suck that belly button in. So think about pull the belly down, reach the feet up towards the head. It'll make it much easier to grab. Bend the knees if you need. Flex those toes to the head in 2, 1, and rest. Woo! And relax. All right. Pillow between the knees. Smash. Always smashing. Hollow hold crunch. So curl up, head, neck, and shoulders. Squeeze those knees in tight into a nice ball. And then we're gonna reach out. In 3, 2, 1, and go. So pull that belly button down and in. Maintain that contraction as you kick out. Now, if you're struggling, just kick the legs and the arms straight up and back down. The more horizontal you are, the more challenging. So find the angle that you can maintain low back contact with the floor. If you feel that low back popping up, raise those legs and arms up. In 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Core should be burning, but inner thighs should feel a nice little burn as well. 2-leg lower is next. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Legs up to the ceiling. You can have a bent knee if you need, that's not a problem. Lower both legs down, only as far as you can keep low back contact. So if you kind of only move about an inch and that low back starts to pop up, raise the feet back up to the ceiling. If you need more assistance, hands can come under the hips to offer just a little bit of assistance. Belly button.
I can move it. Ah, motherfucker!
2, 1, and rest. Oh yeah, I think this is gonna get our core nice and warm. Now that you guys have a feel for what we're doing with the pillow, we're gonna step it up a notch in round 2. Back to placing that pillow on the toes, or just a toe tap without the pillow. In 2, 1, and go. Legs up, legs straight if possible. Flex the toes towards the head. Relax back. The legs can be shaking, and that's okay. So if they're shaking, that's not a problem. Work through the shake, right? It's work, just keep the legs straight. Flex those toes back, reach up. Keep placing. 2, 1, and rest. Woo! So we are not just working our stomach, we're working the hips, we're working the thighs, all of it together. Take that pillow, smash between the knees. Always smash. Hollow hold crunch. In 2, 1, and go. Curl up into that ball. If you're still struggling to keep your low back on the ground, then keep the knees bent and then just reach the arms overhead and back. Okay, so you can keep those knees tucked in, keep smashing that pillow, and just reach the arms overhead. Or kick straight up to the ceiling, smash the crap out of that pillow, pull that belly button down and into the spine. Big exhale as you kick out. Squeeze the pillow. 2, 1, and rest. All right, sorry guys, that one was 30 seconds. All right, we're gonna go for our 2-leg lower. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Legs shoot up. You're still smashing that pillow, so keep squeezing hard. Smash, you're trying to make an indent, right? If you're still struggling with the 2-leg lower, you can remove that pillow. You can come here for a single leg. You can bend the knees for a single leg. Lots of options here. But if that pillow's between the knees, keep squeezing, and rest. Woo! I don't know which burns more, my abdominals or my inner thigh, but both feel good. Guys, we just have one more time through. One more. Back to placing that pillow on our feet. Got this. All right, 2, 1, and go. Again, think about pull that low belly in and tucking the legs towards the head, right? Tuck and curl the hips, then lift up to reach. Tuck and curl the hips, bring them to the head, and then reach, right? It's not just an upper body crunch, but it's the hips and the upper body working together, curling up together for you to reach. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh yeah. Okay, pillow between the knees. Smash, hollow hold crunch. In 2, 1, and go. Curl up, pull the belly button down and in, squeeze that pillow, exhale, kick out arms and legs, and pull back in together. Exhale. And again, the lower the arms and legs go, the more challenging it is to keep that low back glued to the mat. So find the angle that you can work at. Belly button glued down. Smash that pillow, squeeze, and rest. Very good. One more core exercise, guys. Last 20 seconds of squeezing a pillow. All right, 2 leg lower in 3, 2, 1, and go. Curl up, squeeze, smash that pillow as you lower those legs down and lift up. Legs can be bent, not a problem. Low back glued to the ground. Hands can come under hips if you need. Belly button pulled down to the spine. Squeeze that pillow, keep smashing, don't let up, squeeze, squeeze, and rest. And woo! Get some water if you need it. Guys, nice job. Catch your breath a little bit. I'm gonna explain our strength exercises. We're gonna keep using that pillow, okay? So keep it with you, but I'll also show you modifications without it. So we're gonna start with squats, always. Love starting with squats. We're gonna add in a halo motion to the squats. So you're gonna have your pillow, you're gonna squat down, and you're gonna halo the pillow around the head, stand. Squat down, and then you're gonna halo the opposite direction and stand. So every time you come around, right? The closer you keep the elbows to the body, right? A little less challenging. So if you want to challenge yourself, you can throw the pillow away from you in the front. So the difference, keep it close versus reach out and circle. Cool, awesome. Okay, from there, we're gonna go into an alternating side lunge. And we're gonna be using the pillow. Okay, this one's a little complicated, so bear with me. We're gonna be using the pillow to reach for the floor. So you're gonna step out into a side lunge, sinking down low. As I reach the pillow to the ground, I'm gonna straighten my bent leg, and then I'm gonna come back together and stand. Alternate to the other side. Sink down. As I reach out, I'm gonna straighten that back leg and come back together. So here's a side view for you. I'm gonna step out into my lunge, sink down, reach the pillow for the floor as I straighten that leg, sink back, and stand, okay? If you're already sitting there being like, haha, Masie, hell no, then take that straight leg out. You're just gonna sink down, reach for the ground, and stand. So that's your modification there, all right? Alternating. From there, pillow to the floor. You're gonna come down into a high plank position. We're gonna come into a plank, and we're gonna pull through. So you're gonna move the pillow to one side, reach under and over, pull to the opposite side, pulling through. Then our last exercise, push-ups. Keep your pillow on your mat. It's gonna be under your chest. So work on depth and getting your chest to the pillow. Now, we're gonna work with 2 different stances. We're gonna have a close stance with the hands and a wide. So you're gonna start with the close stance. That's when the elbows are gonna stay tucked into the body for a tricep push-up. Then you're gonna move the hands wide into a more regular stance. Tuck them back in, close, tricep, wide, a little more into the chest and the biceps. Got it? Remember it all? Need me anymore? All right, don't worry, I'm gonna remind you of each exercise. I'm gonna show you modifications as we go through. We're gonna work for 30 seconds, rest for 15. We have 4 rounds. Now, at the end of each round, we're gonna have 40 seconds of cardio. And so we'll have 2 exercises that we're gonna work for 20 seconds each, just to skyrocket that heart rate, give us a little more of an edge. I'll tell you what those are when we get there. Let's start with our squat to our halos. Grab your pillow and get ready. In 3, 2, 1, and go. You're going to squat down, circle the pillow around the head, and stand. Squat back down, circle the opposite direction. So we're spending time down in that squat, holding. We're also working on our shoulder mobility by reaching around the head, but also working on some of our mid-back thoracic mobility, right? Because you have to extend to get that pillow around the head. So working on all those stabilizers and rest. Working on all those stabilizers in the bottom of the squat. Guys, we're going into the side lunge. So just as a reminder, lunge out, sit back, reach for the ground, straighten that leg, sink back down, stand. Or step out, sink down, reach for the floor, only stand. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Step out, reach, and straighten. We're gonna get into a deep stretch for that, and then alternate to the other side. Reach and straighten at the same time, sink back down low, stand. Lunge out, sink low, reach and straighten, sink back, and stand. Lunge, reach and straighten, sink back, stand. We're working on extension of that leg. We're sinking down low. It's okay to feel that super deep stretch. Keep going. 2, 1, rest. Nice job. All right, we're gonna come down to the ground. Pillow pull-throughs. In a plank position. You can drop down to your knees if you need. In 2, 1, and go. So coming up in that high plank, you're gonna pull in and out. So you're always gonna cross the body, pull out. So if you're pushing your pillow, alternate into a pull. Bring those feet wide, about the width of the mat or slightly wider, to help keep those hips nice and stable, right? So if you feel yourself rocking around, dig the toes down in, squeeze those glutes, small pull. 2, 1, and rest. Ooh, yeah. Pillow, center of the mat. Push-ups. You can modify onto your knees if you need, but chest to the pillow. Close grip, wide grip. Close, wide. In 2, 1, and go. So we're here in the close grip. Elbows stay tight to the body. Press through the triceps. Step those hands out for a wide grip. Getting more into the chest and the biceps. Drop to your knees if you need. Chest to pillow, wide. Chest to pillow every time. Even if you go for it and you fall, I'd rather you do that than not reach it. In 2, 1, and rest. Okay, guys, catch your breath for just a few seconds. We have our cardio. You're gonna have 20 seconds of plank jacks, going right into 20 seconds of jumping jacks. So you're gonna stay in this plank position here, jumping in and out for plank jacks. Modification, toe taps, or hold a plank. 20 seconds there. We're gonna stand right into jumping jacks. If jumping's not today, you're gonna step. So it's just a jumping jack without the jump. Are you guys ready? In 3, 2, 1, and go. Got those plank jacks. We're up, jacking out. Keep going. Jumping the feet in and out. Or for those toe taps, or holding a plank. Keep it up. 10 seconds, here we go. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Come up to standing. Going right into jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1, and go. Right, you're here, or step without the jump. Keep it up. That's it. 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. Grab a sip of water. We're gonna have 30 seconds here to catch our breath, and we're gonna go in for round 2. So, some key things here is focus on the squat more than the halo. So sink down nice and low, hold, and you don't want your head to move and you don't want your spine to noodle. You want to try to keep everything stable and only the arms moving. So if you feel yourself having to duck out of the way of the pillow, right? The sink down, squeeze that core tight, and reach. You guys ready? Round 2. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Sink low, move those shoulders around the head and stand. Sink low, go the opposite direction and stand. So when you sink down low, squeeze those butt cheeks tight, sit back in the heels, pull the belly button in, keep that chest tall, look forward. So it's okay if you feel a little bit of a stretch in the arms. 2 or 3, 2, 1, and stand. Very good. All right, our complicated side lunges. So reminder, step out, sink down low, reach and straighten, sink back down, and then stand. Or take the straighten out in 3, 2, 1, and go. Step out, reach, straighten, sink back down, stand. Alternating sides. So sink down, chest is gonna come down as you reach. As you sink back into the lunge, hips drop, chest comes up. Sink down, reach, chest up. Alternating, right? And remember, just take that straight leg out if you need, and rest. Very good. Pillow down, pull throughs, in a high plank or on your knees. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1, and go. Coming up, feet wide, reach in, pull out. Drive your thumb down into the mat to lock in that arm before you reach through. So take your time. We want as minimal movement as possible. So if it takes you a second to drive the thumb down, lock that stance arm in, squeeze the hips, and then pull, take your time. Remember, you always have the option to hold the plank. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whoo, yes. Push-ups are next. They're our favorite. I know, I can tell. Close grip, elbows tight to the body. Step out for a wide. Elbows at a 45-degree angle. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Close grip, elbows tight. Drive through the thumb. Wide, still drive through the thumb. Modify onto your knees whenever you need. Chest to the pillow. If you're inclined on a couch or a wall, you can still work a close grip and a wide grip. So keep going. 2, 1, and rest. All right, our cardio for this round. We're gonna have a squat with quick feet, followed by frog jumps. So you're gonna come down into a low squat, and you're gonna stay in the low squat the whole time. And from here, we're just jumping the feet in and out. So stay down low, hopping the feet in and out. If there's no hops today, stay low, tap, tap, staying down that squat the whole time. Followed right by frog jumps, wide stance. I believe we did these last week. Wide stance, hands to the ground, small hop, like a frog. Take out the hop if you need. Are you ready? 20 seconds, back to back. Starting with our quick feet. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Stay down low, hop the feet in and out. So think about your head, think about your eye line, not moving. Stay low. Always go to the taps if you need. Less than 10. Keep going. Last 3, 2, 1. Right into frog jumps. Wide stance. Reach for the ground. Small hop. In 2, 1, and go. Reach and hop. Take that hop out if you need, but keep reaching for the floor. Here we go. 10 seconds. Everyone can do it for 5. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. That was challenging. Catch your breath. Get some water. You earned it. Okay. We have 2 more rounds. These moves are a little more complicated since we have the pillow and a prop. So take your time during that 30 seconds to get that form right. Try to step up a notch on these last 2 rounds. We got 15 seconds. I gotta catch my breath. Okay. Squat, halos. Belly button in, chest tall. Sit back in the heels. Round 3. We are on the home stretch. Okay, guys, you ready? I am, I think. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Squat down. Halo, around the head. Stand. Remember to alternate the directions of that halo. Sink low, nothing moves but the arms and shoulder. Hips tucked in, butt clenched tight, belly button sucked in, circle around. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh yeah. Lunges next. Remember, you can take out that straight leg and just do a side lunge where you reach to the floor with a pillow, or you're still here, straighten as you reach and sink down. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Step out, sink low, reach and straighten if you need. Remember, when we come back, sink the hips, pull the chest up tall before coming back to stand. Or take the straight leg out and just reach the pillow to the ground. So take your time a little bit on that straight leg. Last 3, 2, 1, and rest. On those side lunges, if you're straightening your leg out, you might feel that there's a little bit less of that deep stretch, and that is key. You're warmed up, you're supple, ready for it. Here we go for our pull-throughs. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Up into that plank. Think about that thumb. Drive down into the floor. Pull the pillow through. Always drop to your knees if you need. This option's always here, or hold the plank, either on your knees or up on your toes. Whatever is gonna suit you today, because I want you working for all 30 seconds. Guys, we only have 5, so stay up. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Yes, push-ups, best exercise ever, and I know you agree with me. Close grip, wide grip. In 2, 1, and go. If you haven't tried some on your toes, try them now. If you fall, who cares? No one can see you. Unless you're working out with somebody, then they can see you. But no judgment here. We have the pillow to catch you. You have the pillow to aim for. Drive through the thumb always, even as you lower and as you press. 2, 1, rest. Heck yes, catch your breath. Guys, we're gonna go back to the first cardio we did. Plank jacks and jumping jacks. So stay down low on the mat. Sorry if I confused you by standing. Here we go, 20 seconds, plank jacks, 20 seconds, jumping jacks. 3, 2, 1, and go. We're up and jumping. Here we go. Remember, toe tap if you need, or you still have the option to just hold a plank. Less than 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. Stand. Right into jumping jacks. In 3, 2, 1, and go. If you need to just tap, take the jump out. Not a problem today. Here we go. Keep jumping. Keep breathing. Less than 10. Last 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. Catch your breath. We got 30 seconds. Then we're going for our last round. Best round ever. Get some water. Oh, yes. Those little cardio blasts really fatigue you fast. So, like I said before, take your time during the 30 seconds, especially as you get tired. Your form is going to go. Focus on the form and take your time. Try something you haven't tried yet, because this is your last chance. Back to our squats with the halos. Are you ready? Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Squat down, halo around, and stand. Alternating directions. Hips squeezed in, belly button pulled in tight. So if you feel your belly button spilling out as you squat down, take a second to pull it in, and then halo. Stand. Squat, pull it in, halo, stand. Be mindful, especially as that heart rate's coming down. Last 2, 1, rest. Very good. Into our side lunges. If you haven't tried it with the straightening of the leg, try it now. Don't let that deep stretch scare you off. But don't push yourself to injury either. 2, 1, here we go. Step to the side, reach and straighten if you want, sink back down before you stand. Don't forget to sink the hips down, chest pulls back up before standing to that other side. Anybody else that's not straightening, reach for the pillow, bring the chest back up before standing. So keep the knee bent as you reach, then pull that chest up. Keep alternating. We got 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Pull throughs. This is when that heart rate starts to go up, and then we have cardio to end. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, and go. Coming up, pull through. That's it. Guys, I think the playlist ran out if you're on it, because it is not closing time yet. So bear with me. Stay up. Drive your thumb down. Dig your toes into the ground. Squeeze those butt cheeks. Keep those hips stable. Less than 10. In 3, 2, 1. Rest. We'll find some songs to get through the end, I promise. All right, we got the push-ups next. This is your last chance to try it on your toes. So try 1, try 2. See what you can get in. 2, 1, and go. Right? So try a few on your toes. Hands close, elbows tucked in tight. Drive through the thumbs. Widen the stance. Drive through the thumbs. If you tried them on your toes, you can modify into your knees because we need to keep working. We got 15 seconds. Here we go, 10. Keep it up. That's it. Last 3, 2, 1. I think that we were done push-ups, but we have our cardio to end. So back up on your feet. We got the in and out, followed by the frog jumps. This is the challenging one. This is the last 40 seconds of work. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, and go. Sink down, in and out. Or the taps if you're here. If you're trying the in and out jumps, you can modify to the taps whenever. But guys, we only have 10 seconds left. Keep going. Here we go. Got 5. Keep jumping. 3, 2, 1. Stand. Bring your feet wide. Frog jumps. Last 20 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and go. Right into it. Touch the floor. Just a small little pop. Or take that pop out and just reach for the floor. Here we go. Less than 10. 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. And catch your breath. That is it, guys. Grab some water. Don't leave me quite yet. We're gonna stretch it out. So, as you catch your breath, grab a sip of water. Our playlist is gonna run out. So we're gonna go back to our mellow songs. If you wanna go with me, start over on Amber again. Must have deleted a song or something. All right. Guys, let's go ahead and start down on one knee. So our heart rates are up there. So we're gonna start down on one knee. Okay. What I want you to do is I want you to take both hands. We're gonna reach them up to the ceiling. And as you reach, you're gonna start to bend, push the hip forward, slight back bend, reach back up overhead, and come back down. Now, before we go into a few more, I want you to take your hips, tuck them under, lock in that butt cheek tight. Take your belly button, pull it in. You should already feel a stretch in the front of that hip. Belly, butt locked in. Now, push forward, reach up overhead, look back. Arms back in, reset. Let's do three more. Push forward, reach up, reach back, reset. Butt cheek, stomach stay locked in. Push forward, reach up, Look back, reset. It's just a small push. So don't like shoot the hip forward. Let's go last one. Small push, reach up, reach back. Very good. Let's switch to the other side. Down on one knee. If being down on one knee is a challenge for you, you can be up on your feet and do the same thing. Here we go. Butt cheek, locked in. Belly button, locked in. Push forward, reach up. Look back. Reset. Reach up. Push forward. Reset. 2 more. Reach up. Push that head forward. Reach back. That last one. Reach up. Push that head forward. Squeeze. And reset. Very good. Come down to the ground. On our hips. We're going to lie back on our backs. All right, you're going to take your right knee. Hug it tight to your chest. Kick that left leg out straight. Then bring that left calf, heel, down to the floor. Now squeeze that right knee tight and drive that left calf and heel down into the ground. Like you're splitting the hips apart. You're getting a pinch in the right hip and a nice deep stretch in the left. And we're breathing. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. And shoulders and head down to the ground. Relax that right leg and bring that left knee up to the chest. Big, tight squeeze. Right foot, right calf driving down to the floor. Splitting those hips apart. So small pinch or small compression in that left hip. Nice deep stretch in the right. Keep breathing. Relax your shoulders away from the ears. Head and back down on the ground. Relax that left knee. Go ahead and bring both knees up tight into the chest. You can stay here with your head, neck, and shoulders relaxed down onto the floor, squeezing both knees in. Or you can wrap your arms around those knees, grabbing opposite elbows with your hands, coming into a deep cannonball. And then from here, slowly relax the head, neck, and shoulders down to the ground. You may not be able to get the full head and shoulders down, but that's okay. Keep that tight squeeze. Breathe. And relax your legs. Go ahead and come up to a seated position. We're going to do the last stretch. You guys know what's coming. It's my favorite. Come into that L sit. So we do not want this low back or our hips to get tighter than they probably already are. So into this L sit. If the L sit's a no-go for you today, you can stay with your legs straight. We're going to turn our chest to the left bent knee. And then you're going to side bend down, reaching the right hand to that right ankle. Keep that chest open to that bent knee or up to the ceiling. The stretch is in the side of our low back a little bit. Not so much in that right hamstring yet. Deepen that stretch by bringing that left hand up and over. Reaching across the body. Reaching for the opposite side of that room. Deepening the stretch all the way from the hip into the rib cage, into the armpit. And then what we're going to do is we're going to slowly start to rotate the chest down to the right knee, still actively reaching with that left hand towards that right ankle. Feel that stretch move through the low back and a little bit more into that right hamstring, right calf. Reach for what you can. Deep down. Slowly walk your hands up. We're going to switch to the other side and then we're done. I promise. Right knee is bent, left leg straight, or you're still with your straight leg. Turn your chest to that right knee. Side bend down, left hand to left ankle. Chest is open to that far wall or up to the ceiling. Little stretch in that low back. Let's deepen it. Bring that right hand up and over, actively reaching to the wall across from you. Deepening the stretch all the way from the hip. Get it into the rib cage, into the armpit. And slowly start to rotate that chest down to that left side. Actively reaching with that right hand to that left heel if you can grab it. And then sinking down nice and low. Feeling that stretch move into the back of that left leg. And then go ahead and relax. Guys, thank you for joining me. We had some new people in class today.